sweet potatoes cooked right in your Instant Pot, and a delicious medley of vegetables for some power punch nutrients. Plant-based, it's done quick, and it's coming up on the Last Minute Cook. Hi, I'm Deborah. You're watching the Last Minute Cook, where I share delicious recipes that are quick so that you can make dinner at the last minute and feel good about what you're serving. If you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to ring the little bell so you'll be notified of my videos as they're posted. Today, we are making sweet potatoes in the Instant Pot, and then I've got some veggie toppings to go along with that. So this is just a quick, healthy, plant-based, nutrient-packed meal, and I don't want to spend an hour with my potatoes baking in the oven because we're ready to eat kind of now already. So let's just get straight to it. I'm using an 8-quart Instant Pot Ultra. This will be the same instructions regardless of what Instant Pot you're using, 6-quart or 8-quart. 1.5 cups of water for the 8-quart. I think it's 1 cup of water for the 6, but just double check what your Instant Pot instructions are. Then a steamer basket going right inside, and you can see that it doesn't come up through. It's just like the perfect amount. And I have fork poked my sweet potatoes just to allow the pressure to escape, but I have baked my sweet potatoes in the oven most of the time without fork poking them, and they have never exploded on me, but I just went ahead and did that for this one. So fork poked these guys. Just going to place them right in. Oh, I want to show you the thickness of these are pretty consistent. This guy is a little bit thicker, so he's going to be probably a little less cooked than my thinner ones, but I know that going in. So if you're real particular about how your potatoes come out, try to choose potatoes that are very consistent in their thickness, more so than obviously the length, but the diameter, the thickness of them, the diameter. So this guy is going to be a little bit oddball here, but he's going in. So I've got 4. I could fit another one, but I only have 4 on hand right now, so that's what I'm using. And I have scrubbed them, rinsed them, and prepared them before this. So scrub, rinse, scrub, get them ready, fork punched, then right into your steamer basket. That's it for this step. Go, lid on. We're gonna be in sealing, not venting, and I'm going to be on manual pressure cook on high. This is kind of the thickness of your potatoes will determine your time. For what I just showed you that I'm working with, I'm gonna go 20 minutes and hit start. So that's manual pressure cook on high for 20 minutes. If they were thicker, I'd go longer, but really what I'm gonna do here is I'm going for the 20 minutes, so this will take time to preheat. Then it will pressure cook them for 20 minutes, and then I'll probably let them sit for about 10 minutes. And then I'll check them for their doneness, for how soft that I and my family like to eat them. And if I need to add more time, I'll add more time. But we're gonna check at 20 minutes for this round. Once your sweet potatoes are set, then we can talk about toppings. For these sweet potatoes, I am going to be doing a medley of freshly chopped broccoli florets. I've got peas, and these peas I cooked on the stove, brought them to temperature because they're frozen, and I'm not gonna be doing a twice baked here, so I want everything ready. So I've got my peas ready to go, and this is probably about a cup or so of peas, and I'm gonna do a little toss of my broccoli in about a tablespoon of olive oil and freshly chopped garlic. That's 1 clove of garlic and about a tablespoon of oil. I'm using olive oil, but you can use whatever oil you like. So we're gonna get our broccoli right into our bowl. And then take the oil and garlic and just pour that right into the broccoli. And then just, we're gonna stir that all up so that oil and garlic flavors this broccoli and preps it for roasting. Just give your broccoli a good toss until it's nice and coated. And then I've got my baking sheet ready to go, lined with parchment paper. My oven preheated at 400. I'm just gonna put this straight onto the sheet here. Now the broccoli is going to be ready before the potatoes are, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and get them done. And I don't wanna lose any of that delicious garlic or oil. If I see anything in there, I'm just gonna bring it all on out. There we go. Yum. So the broccoli will be ready sooner, but we're gonna lay this on a single layer. So don't stack it, go a single layer. And then it's going in at 400 for 10 to 12 minutes. And that's it. Okay, we have our beautiful broccoli pulled out of the oven. It's roasted beautifully, and peas and our chives ready to go. Let's check our sweet potatoes. I'm gonna do the quick release. This has been 20 minutes on high pressure with letting it sit and do a natural release for 10 minutes. And now it's at that 10 extra minute mark. So I'm doing the quick release. There's very little water in there, so it doesn't take very long to let that pressure out. So as soon as that pops down, while that's going, we can get in here our broccoli. Whoops, broccoli overboard. Gotta get that guy. Beautiful. And we'll just let that sit. All right, let's take a look in here. So potatoes are a variable thicknesses, sizes. So where I did this for 20 minutes, you may need to do yours a little longer or shorter. I'm giving it a fork test. These are crazy cooked. They're super soft. Probably could have done 15 to 18 on that. I don't mind a very well cooked sweet potato. Actually, I prefer that. Some people may prefer a little bit more firm. So these are good. Let's see if I can touch this. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Get this pulled out, a little bit warm. All right, so there's our sweet potatoes. And I'm gonna show you, look at that. Just super fork tender, super fork tender. So that was a perfect time for me. All right, I'll show y'all. We will take one of these sweet potatoes out and use. So I'm just gonna prepare this. I'm gonna open it up. So how I'm gonna serve this for dinner is opening this up. Could also twice bake these by scooping out the sweet potato and mixing it with the veggies, putting it back in, and then popping it in the oven for like 10, 15 minutes. But last minute cook here, I'm just gonna put it all together. So I'm gonna top my sweet potato with some delicious, this is one of my favorite brands. I haven't tried a lot of the vegan butters, but this Miyoko's butter, plant-based, is delicious. Don't use very much of it because of sodium and all of that, but the flavor is so good. So I like to add a little bit of that to my sweet potato and then mix in our peas and broccoli and a little bit of the chives. So I'm gonna just get a little bit of my peas in here. Let's see if you can see this as well. Just mix up some of our veggies here, and I've got some chives. And let the peas and the chives get all that good flavor. So I put a little bit of the plant-based butter on here. Just that little pad, maybe 2. Let that get in. And then just top. So look at the nutrients in this, you guys. Your sweet potato, all that vitamin A, a beautiful orange color, all the broccoli and the peas. You got your legumes, your cruciferous vegetables. A delicious, delicious and healthy dinner. And look how quick that was. So if you're looking for a quick way to cook your sweet potatoes, throw some good, beautiful vitamins, veggies on top, this is a perfect dinner. And let me know if you try it. Thank you so much for watching. Buon appetito.